Right. Good morning, guys. Right, sir. And the next few days of time, we are going to have schedule at this time 8:32, like which one there, up to 10 o'clock, maybe in the future. The next might be 10 days of time, not 1 week, nearly 10 days of time. Again, this Saturday and Sunday, I need to plan for somewhat extra sessions, some different topics here. So the next 10 days of time at 8:30, I'm going to start a new topic. That new topic will be like which one? Collection framework. Collection framework as a topic I will start with you. But as part of this collection framework, before starting this collection framework, before starting this collection framework, first what we have to do know, we need to understand arrays. First we have to complete arrays. After that only we have to start with collection. See, in core Java, already said you number of times. Again, I'm saying to you, if you go for interview in outside on Java with some experience, if you go for interview in outside there, maybe interviewer may ask 100 questions in your total Java. Out of this 100 number of questions, we are able to get 50 to 70 number of questions from core Java. Remaining 30 to 40 number of questions from other. It may be J2EE or it may be frameworks or whatever it may be. But 60% of the questions you may expect from core Java. Understand it? Out of this 60% of the questions from core Java, out of 60 number of questions from core Java, you may expect 30 plus number of questions from object orientation, half of the weightage. 30 questions from object orientation. After that, remaining 30, among the remaining 30, in the remaining 30, 15 to 20% of the questions are coming from indirectly. What I am telling now, in the core Java, after the object orientation, in the core Java, after the object orientation, the next important topic in the core Java is a collection framework only. So we have to put more concentration on collection framework. Previously, you had already awareness on object orientation. For 11:30 people, it's going on anyway. At 8:30, I completed totally. It's important topic in entire core Java. After this, the next important topic is which one you know is like a collection framework only. So we must understand this. But before going to start a collection framework, we need to understand arrays first. Why arrays are required before this collection framework? At one level, I can give a conclusion. Collection is almost the same as arrays only, but some drawbacks are available with arrays. Flexibility is not available to use arrays. To get more flexibility to use arrays kind of component, we need to go for which one? No? Definitely, some problems are available with arrays. To overcome all these problems only, we have to go for which one? No? Collection. Is what exactly the requirement to go for which one? Collection. Okay, good. That's why, because of this particular reason only, we need to go for which one? No? Right, sir. Now come for this arrays topic, first of all. Straightly, I'm asking to all of you, as per your previous programming languages awareness. See, arrays, you are not seeing first time here. Already we had some awareness on arrays previously as part of C programming language maybe, or as part of which one? No, C++, some programming languages. In the same way, arrays feature is available inside Java also. So as per our previous awareness, I'm asking this question to all of you. Try to answer for it. What exactly the meaning of array? What is array? That's my question. Yes, sir. Now tell me, array is which one? Collection of elements of same data type in in consecutive memory locations. In side-by-side memory locations, multiple elements are provided of the same data type. Remember, same data type. Multiple elements of the same data type. This is condition in the case of arrays. Remember this point. In the future, I require this point to introduce collections. I may use the same point in the future. Okay. Anyway, understand this clearly. That is the definition in the previous programming languages. But in Java, definition is somewhat different. Not same as the previous programming languages. Why? Because I'm giving clarity. Java is an object-oriented programming language. Am I right or not? No response, sir. Java is an object-oriented programming language. Means that in Java, everything is an object. If you observe this point now, in Java, everything is an object. Why? Because Java is which one? An object-oriented programming language. In Java, everything is an object. So, what is the conclusion I'm telling you? Array is an object. Array is which one, sir? Now tell me, an object in Java. In Java, array is an object. Okay, what it able to do? No, it able to store. It able to store more than one element of same data type. Yes, same point. Able to store more than one element of same data type as per here in Java. I'm unable to say in the consecutive memory locations, but I'm able to say as per indexing. As per which you know indexing. Arrays are basically index based or not? Arrays are able to allow the elements as per indexing or not? That's why here I give you clarity like which one no? As per indexing. There's a point here. Now finally, what's the definition for this array? Now tell me no. Array is an object. It's able to store more than one element of same data type as per indexing. That's it. This is the total awareness here. We can understand clearly. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Okay. So next one is which one? Then after that, after completion of this definition, now how we are able to use arrays in our Java applications. How we are able to utilize these arrays in a Java applications. There are two ways to utilize arrays in a Java application. There are two ways to utilize arrays in Java applications. What are the two ways to utilize arrays in Java applications actually? What are the two ways here? No? First one is which one? Declare and initialize. Second one is which one? Declare, then initialize. What is the meaning of declare and initialize? And what is the meaning of declare, then initialize? Definitely some differences existed. The difference here we have to understand. Right, sir. All of you understand this, no? Declare and initialize. Declare, then initialize. If you observe this point here, declare and initialize, no? Inside this, what we will do, no? We will declare the array and we will initialize the array in a single line, in a single intersection. In a single intersection. We will declare and initialize the array in a single line. Example code I am telling now. Observe this clearly. Int array A is equal to curly braces. Inside these curly braces, I am able to provide that elements like which one? 10, 20, 30, 40, like this, 50, like this here we are able to provide. Now tell me, sir, in a single line here, what happened there now? Tell me, in a single line, no? Array is declared. Left side part is the declarative part. Right side part is which one? No? Initialization part. In initialization and declaration, both are performed, both are existed at a single line or not? Both are existed at a single line here. So this is The meaning of which one? No? Declaration and initialization of the array. Clear or not? Next one is which one? Declare then initialize. This approach is available. Declare then initialize. What is this declare then initialize? Actually, understand it. We will declare the array in one intersection, and we will initialize the array in the followed intersections. You understood my meaning here? We will declare the array in one intersection, and we will initialize the array in the followed intersection. So example here I'm telling now, same example. Whatever the example we have seen already, similar example here I want to provide. Int array A is equal to new int of, here I will provide which one? 5 elements. So this is array declaration. What we are getting from this declarative part now? We want to declare, we want to prepare an integer array. This integer array is able to take, this integer array is able to take 5 elements. This integer array is able to store how many elements? No, 5 elements. All of you observe this clearly. This integer array is able to store how many elements here? No, 5 elements. Okay, but so far no value is available. No value is available, but space is created for 5 elements. No value is available here. Understand it? Now, what we have to do now? Now I am providing initialization. A of 0 is equal to 1, A of 1 is equal to 2, and A of 2 is equal to 3, and A of 3 is equal to 4, like A of 4 is equal to 5. That's it. Now tell me, in the first line, I declare the array. Then in the next line, I initialized the array. All 5 values here we provided clearly. This is the meaning of which one? Declare, then initialize. Declare, then initialize. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? So this arrays is a fundamental unit, sir, actually. I have to discuss this arrays topic as part of the language fundamentals. But unfortunately in Java, situation is different. Array is not like normal variable. Array is an object. That's why I have to wait this object orientation concept to complete this object orientation in order to start our array schema. That's why here I waited up to this time here. And what is my another point I'm telling? No, this arrays is a common programming feature in all the programming languages. In a C programming language, arrays is available. In a C++, arrays is available. In a Java is available. But in Python also the arrays are available, but in a different module it is available. Not in the default module. It is available in a different module. You have to import that module, then only we are able to use that arrays now. I'll check it in Python. In Python also arrays concept is available. Then after that, after completion of this, if you go for UI technologies, definitely go for JavaScript. Then definitely there also arrays related topic is existed. Ajax maybe, or maybe Angular maybe, Angular JS and Angular maybe. Like this n number of UI technologies, there at each and every location, arrays concept is available. So finally here what I am telling you, arrays are mandatory. In every programming structure, in every programming language, arrays are required. So similarly in Java also arrays are available. Right, sir. This is what exactly the utilizations of this array. Now tell me, sir, what I discussed up to now. First of all, I given definition for array. Now tell me what is an array? Array is an object. It able to store more than one element of same data type as per indexing. Next one. How many ways we are able to utilize arrays now? 2 ways. What are the 2 ways now? Declare and initialize. Second one is which one? Declare then initialize. If we come for declare and initialize, here we are able to give some points here. We will declare the array and we will initialize the array in a single intersection. Example is shown. Int array A is equal to curly braces 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Next one is which one? Declare then initialize. Next one is which one? Declare then initialize. We will declare the array in one intersection and we will initialize the array in the followed intersection. Example is which one? Int array A is equal to new int of 5 into array A is equal to new int of 5 means that just we declare the array. Understand it now. Right, sir. When we declare this array, what we are able to get now, next one is which one? We need to provide which one? Initial values here. Understand? But one point I'm telling to all of you, might be one question is also be coming for us. Sir, I'm going to take int A semicolon. Is it the meaning of declaration? No. Right. I'm giving clarity. Yes, sir. It's a declaration, but array is not created. Just this variable is declared. A variable is declared. A variable type is which one? Integer array. It's a declaration only. Okay, good, accepted. But declaration is okay. But internally array is not created. When array will be created internally? When array will be created? No, exactly. When we provide like this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If we provide this, internal array will be created. Or at least in place of this, if we provide this int of 5, then definitely array will be created where 5 is the size for this array. All of you are getting it or not? So up to this point, array is declared by using which one? That means reference variable is declared, but array is not created. But when array will be created, definitely at right side something is required. Whenever something is available at right side, then only array is created, where memory will be allocated, where the data we are going to store later on. Right, sir. This is the two-way scale we are able to identify. That. Next one is how many types of arrays are existed? How many types of arrays are existed? To this clear. What are the various types of arrays are existed? If you observe these types of arrays now, if you observe the types of arrays, what we are going to understand, two types of arrays are existed in Java. Two types of arrays are existed in Java. What are the two types of arrays in Java? First one is which one? All of you understand this clearly. That's it. 1 minute. Two types of arrays are existed in Java. What are the two types of arrays now? Number one, single dimensional array. Single dimensional array. And the second one is which one? Multi-dimensional arrays. Single dimensional arrays and multi-dimensional arrays. Two types of arrays are existed here, single dimensional array and multi-dimensional arrays. Observe this clearly. But what is that meaning of single dimensional array and what is the meaning of multi-dimensional arrays here now? That we have to understand clearly. All of you observe this clearly. What is a single dimensional arrays actually? What is a single dimensional array now? Understand this. It able to store elements in a single row. In a single row, it able to store elements. How many rows? No, single row. That's it. More than one row is not available. Only one row. That is called as which one? Single dimensional array. All right, sir. Now I want to go for like approaches in a single dimensional array, in a multi-dimensional array. Approaches I will provide it. What are the approaches here? I'm able to provide. One. Right, sir. So it able to store elements in a single row. That's okay, fine. Now tell me, sir, in how many ways we are able to utilize these arrays actually? In a two-way here, we are able to utilize these arrays here. Understand this clearly? Right, sir. Next one is which one then after that? After completion of this, In two ways, we are able to provide arrays now. What are the two ways here now? Tell me. First one is which one here? Declare and initialize. Declare and initialize the array. This approach is available. Inside this approach, if you want to go for single dimensional array, in that declaration and initialization, this approach here, first of all, what is that syntax here? We have to provide data type, like data type, array type. That means square braces. Square braces are representing array. Data type, square braces, reference variable is equal to curly braces, where we are able to provide which one? Val1 comma, val2 comma, and so on. Val, like what next one can know? N, val n. Like this here we are able to provide. This is the example here we can identify this. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? What exactly the syntax is available? That syntax here I'm giving clarity. Now try to understand this now. So this is about clearly which one can know? Declare and initialize. This arrays can know. Data type reference variable is equal to something else. Understand it. Let's go for this example. Already we have seen that example now. What is that example can know? Int array A is equal to curly braces. Here we have to provide. Inside this, now here we need to provide 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. I provided like this. Okay. Then what is going on internally? How this internal representation is available for this data? I want to give clarity on it. Right. So this is declare and initialize. Later I'll give clarity, but try to understand it. No. Next one is which one? The second option is which one? Can now tell me no. Declare, then initialize. Declare, then initialize. If you have to this under this single dimensional arrays, declare and then initialize. No. First of all, what we have to do? Data type square braces reference variable is equal to new data type of. Here we need to provide which one? Size. Size is mandatory here. Then after that, what we have to do now? Reference variable of 0 is equal to val1 semicolon, and so on and so on and so on. Finally, here we need to provide which one? A reference variable of. Reference variable of. What we have to provide now? Size minus 1. Last index value is which one? No? Size minus 1. Then here we need to provide which one? Here no? Val hyphen n. That's it. Val hyphen 1. That's it. Like this here we are able to initialize this array. Alright, so now let me go for this example. Already shown this example now. I want to go for this internal representation also for this. First, we need to provide integer array. A is equal to new int of 5. Size is 5. A of 0 is equal to 1. Next one is RS modifier. I want to provide 10. A of 0 is equal to 10. Next one is A of 1 is equal to 20. And A of 2 is equal to 30. And A of 3 is equal to 40. After that, A of 4 is equal to 50. So here we declared array in one line, and in the followed instructions, we initialize the array. We declare array in one line and we initialize the array in another line. That we have to understand clearly. Right, sir. This is what we completed. After completion of this point now, I want to show how these arrays are represented internally. So here the total toughest part in Java about this arrays is which one? Understanding internal content. That is important. At memory level, how memory will be arranged for this data. How memory will be arranged for this arrays now. That point here we have to understand clear. Now let me check this. All of you understand this now. Let me check this point here. I want to go for which one here? A simple representation. All of you observe this clearly. Initially array we have taken like this. This is an object. This is an array. Okay, fine. When we have taken this array now, automatically that array is referred by a variable or not? That array is referred by which variable? A variable. Why? Because we can take any of the case now. Simply here what happened there now? Int array A is equal to, like this here if you take. Now this is a representation. RS might be, we can take the second approach also. What was that second approach here now? This approach. Either this one or maybe first approach. Either of the thing here we can take now. We can take which one? The second approach also, no issues here. In either of these situation, what happened there? First of all, array will be created. Inside this array, indexes are created. What is the length of the array? Actually, 5. It able to accommodate 5 elements. This is one element, this is second element, and this is third element, and this is fourth and fifth. 5 elements are existed here. That's okay. Then whenever we are saying array, index values are created. What are the index values now? This is 0th index value. And directly here I'm telling you this is A of 0. And this is which one, you know, A of 1. Next one is, this is which one here? A of 2. And next one is which one? This is A of 3. Then after that, this is exactly which one? No, A of 4. Like this, values I provided. A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, and A of 4. Like this here, we are getting it now. Next one is, after getting all these things, then what about the next one now? I need to provide values for this. And before providing values, observe this clearly. Now in Java, array is an object or not? Yes, sir. In Java, array is an object or not? Whenever object is available, then automatically reference value will be generated or not? For each and every object, reference value must be generated or not? Similarly, for arrays also, reference value is generated. How this reference value is generated? It is not like same as which one? Regular. It's somewhat different. Understand it. Now tell me, sir, which dimensional array here I taken? No? Single dimensional array or multi-dimensional array? Single dimensional array. To represent this single dimensional array, in the reference value of the array, we are able to have single left square brace. That single left square brace is representing which one? Single dimensional array. That will be included. Next one, A111 is a reference value. Yes, sir, got my point or not? No, not like this. Before this, here what I am giving clarity, no? Single dimensional, like this one here we have taken. Next one is, which type of array it is, no? What is the data type of this array? Integer is the data type of the array. To represent this integer, capital I will be taken. What we have taken there, no? Capital I. Capital I is representing which one? Integer. At the rate A111. At the rate in the sense and the reference value. Next one is reference value. See here, the significance is very clear. That single left square brace is representing which one? Single dimensional array. I is representing which one? No, type of the array. Then at the rate A111 is representing which one? Reference value of the array. For example, if it is a two-dimensional array, if it is two-dimensional array, how this reference value will be created now? Tell me. Two-dimensional array in the sense, two left square braces. Here we need to use. Then data type is which one? For example, F. Or maybe the data type is which one? No, I. Integer. Now at the rate A222 we are able to get. If it is three-dimensional array, how many left square braces we are able to get now? Three square braces we are able to get. That is an order here. So this is the reference value here we created and locations are created. Then after the data will be stored. In both the scenario, data will be stored like this only. Now, first of all, 10 value will be stored. Next one is which one? 20 value will be stored. Next one is which one? 30 value will be stored. Next one is which one? 40 value will be stored. After this 40, then 50 value will be stored. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in the respective indexes. This is what exactly the memory representation for which one? Arrays. That internal memory representation for arrays are available in this fashion only. All of you observe this clearly. This is the meaning of which one, memory representation. We can understand our content clearly. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Right, sir. Now this part is completed totally. Here we can understand now. The next one is which one get after completion of this. The next content is which one? All of you understand this now? Right, sir. The next part is which one again? I want to write a little bit programming part. Now here we have to understand this programming part anyway. After this programming part, I'm going to ask few questions to all of you. We have to answer for these questions now. In that questions, I'm able to introduce number of conclusions also about this single dimensional array. We can take either of this approach. Either of this approach. Declare and initialize or declare then initialize. Take either of this approach, but array representation is going on like this only. That's it. That's it. Now I will take a separate project for this. Right click on Package Explorer, New, Java project. I want to take APP 18, for example. Everything is okay. Click on Next button and click on Finish button. Click on Next button and click on Finish button. Right, sir. Now inside this, I want to take which one again? What I will take now? I want to take a class. What is this class here? I'm going to take here after this now. New class. The package name is like which one here? com.durgasoft.core. Okay, fine. Now inside this com.durgasoft.core, now I will take which one? Test class. I will take here. Okay, fine. Next one is main method is required anyway. Now click on this main method also. Finally, this class is going to be created. That's fine. Next one is which one? Then after that, after completion of this, now I want to declare an array. Integer array a is equal to. So directly we can use which one? Curly braces. Now inside this we can provide 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Semicolon. Now I want to display these values. Step by step here we have to understand. Now tell me system.out.println of A I want to display. Directly A I want to display. So which one here we are able to display? Reference value will be displayed or not? Tell me, sir, what is the reference value? Now tell me. The reference value is which one? Single left square brace. Next one is which one? I at the rate some reference value. A11 is not exactly some reference value. Let us check this now. Right, sir. Single left square brace I at the rate which one? This is the reference value for which one? No array that we are getting. Next one. Here we have to understand it. System.out.println of A of 4. What's the value we are able to get? A of 4. Tell me, sir. Array index values are started from 0 or not? So this is exactly 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what's the value here we are able to get? No, 50 as a value here we are able to get. System.out.println of A of 1. What's the value we are able to get now? A of 1 now. Array indexes are starts from 0. So this is which one? No, 0. Now this is which one? No, 1 now. Now here, that value here is which like which one? No, 20. 20 is the value here we are getting clearly. Next one is which one? Then after that, I'll go for which one there? System.out.println of. Observe careful and give answer for it. No, A of 5. A of 5. Huh? So that 5 is possible as an index in range from 0 to 5, 0 to 4. Is it possible that 5 is available in outside range of the array indexes or not? That's why here we are able to get an exception. What is that exception? Now tell me. Array index out of bounds exception here we are getting 5. So here we are able to get which one? Array index out of anyway something. Array index out of bounds exception that we are getting. That's okay, fine. So here we are getting exception. Next, remember one point here. To get a size of the array, to represent size of the array, there is a predefined variable in every array. That predefined variable is the length. Length is a predefined variable. Understand my point? So sys not outed println of a dot length. If you have to this one, automatically we are able to get which one? Size of the array. What is the size of the array here? No, 5. 5 is the size of the array here. We are getting exactly. Right, sir. Next term. Think and give answer for it. No. Sys not doubted println of a dot length minus 2. Sir, what is the value? No. First of all, tell me a dot length value is which one? 5. 5 minus 2, 3. A of 3. What's the value? No. Here we are able to get which value? No. 40 value here we are able to get. Right, sir. 40 here we are getting. That's fine. Next one is which one? Sys not outed println of a of a dot length minus like 6. Think and give answer. No. A dot length is which one? A dot length is which one? 5. 5 minus 6. Minus 1. A of minus 1. What will happen? Array index out of bounds exception. Remember this. Minus 1 is also an outside range of the array indexes. No? Always. The problem with us is which one? In general, we are thinking in always positive values only. Positive direction only. Where might be outside range? Maybe, for example, length of the array is 5. If you wrote 6th index, 10th index, no, people recognize it as which one? Outside range of indexes. No. But minus 1 is also the outside range of indexes. No. Minus values are also the outside range of the indexes. No. That's why here also we are able to get which one? Same exception clearly. Right, sir. Now here we are getting this exception. That's okay. So the thing is which one? Array index out of bounds exception. Array index out of bounds exception. That we are able to get exactly. Right, sir. Next one is which one? Then after that, after completion of this particular content, another thing is which one? Listen carefully. Okay, fine. Up to now, we understood a few points here. Individually, we are retrieving the data from the array. But now, my requirement is which one? At present, my requirement is I want to read data from arrays, array elements. One by one, I want to read all the elements from array. To read all the elements from array, to read all the elements from array, what we have to do now? To read all the elements from array, what we have to do now? Simply, we have to use loops. Which loops here we are going to use? For loop. Here we are going to use. Anyway, while loop is not suggestible. While loop is not suggestible. Of course, we can manage that by using while loop also. We can retrieve data from the array by using while loop also even. But which loop is suggestible here? No, for loop is suggestible. In for loop also two modes are available. What are the two modes are available here? No. First one is which one? Normal for loop is available. Another one is which one? No. For each loop is available. Is it clear or not? Normal for loop and second one is which one? Here? No. For each loop is existed here. No. Understand these points clearly. So among this normal for loop and for each loop now, which one is suggestible now? Which one is suggestible now? For each loop is suggestible. But as per our point now, as per our thing, I want to check both. I want to write both. By using all the loops, I want to display the content. There we can identify where we are able to get flexibility to retrieve elements from the elements clearly. That I want to show now. Right, sir. All of you observe clearly. First of all, let me try with the for loop here now. Right, sir. So what will be the value of uninitialized elements? Where, sir? Already we initialized all the elements now. Definitely. Okay, if we are not providing any initialization explicitly, but if array is created, definitely might be default values may be filled. Default values may be filled. That I will discuss with later on. Now come for our point here at present. No. Now here, what I am giving clarity. No. I want to use normal for loop to retrieve elements from this array. Right. Up to this clearly, what I have to do no for int I is equal to 0, sir. Tell me, sir, why I am taking array? That means I value 0. No. I'm going to use I variable values or index values for my array. So I need to start my loop from which one? No, 0th index. Why? Because array indexes are starts from which one? No, 0. Into I is equal to 0. Okay. Then what next one can know? I less than up to the size of the array or not. So here I need to provide which one? A dot length semicolon. I plus plus. Now tell me, inside this, what we have to do there? Now tell me, for int I is equal to 0, I less than, like a dot length, I plus plus, that we provided. Then after that, what is the length of the content here? What is the next one? No, I need to retrieve this array. System dot out println of a of I. System dot out println of a of I, that we have to provide. So now, one by one, all the elements we are going to be retrieved from arrays or not? We are able to retrieve all the elements from arrays or not? Right. So now let me execute this now. Now here we are getting values here 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. This is by using normal for loop. But at the same time, we are able to retrieve elements by using which one? No? For each loop also. Now I'm going to use this for each loop here. Observe this clearly. That for each loop, content is which one? Understand this, no? For now tell me what we have to do, no? Int x colon a. What happened there? No, JVM will get value by value from a, and it will assign that value by value to which one? No, x. Then it will perform iterations there. Now here, what I will do now? Sys.out println of x. This is for each loop. By using this for each loop also here, we are able to retrieve all the elements from these like arrays. But the best approach to retrieve the elements from arrays is which one? You know, for each loop only. For each loop is only the best approach. You know, this is exclusive nature, exclusive feature for arrays. For each loop here. Okay. Is it possible to retrieve the elements from array by using while loop? No. No? By using while loop, is it possible or not? Int I is equal to 0. Okay. Then what next one? You know, while I less than what next one? No, a dot length. That's okay. Tell me inside this what we are able to provide now, and we need to provide which one? System dot out println of a of I. That's okay. Then after that, what we need to do now? I is equal to I plus 1. That's it. Now finally here we are able to retrieve the elements here now. Right, sir. System dot out println. Again here, we are getting the same elements or not? 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. This output here we are getting clearly. Right, sir? Understand this clearly? Then what next one here after completion of this particular point now? Now here, is it possible to read the elements? Is it possible to read the elements by using do while loop? No. Now tell me. Now tell me, sir, is it possible to read the elements by using do while loop? Possible or not possible? Right, sir. Possible or not possible? Observe this clearly. Now here I'm giving answer clearly now. What exactly the answer here I'm providing here? Observe this clearly. Do. I've used it. Insert this do, I have to provide which one can know? While. Right, sir. Now insert this while, then what we have to do now? We need to provide which one? Condition. I'll provide this condition anyway later on. But first of all, here what we have to do? I need to declare which one can know int j is equal to 0. For example, already I variable I declared previously int j is equal to 0. Here we need to provide. Now inside this, what we have to provide there? Now system dot out dot println of what we have to provide there? A of what next one? No, j. A of j. Then after that, what we have to do now? J is equal to j plus 1. Then after that, what is this condition now? Tell me. That condition is which one can now tell me? J less than a dot length. Am I right or not? J less than a dot length or not? A dot length. J less than a dot length or j less than or equal a dot length? J less than a dot length. Is it clear or not? Let us check it. If it is not the case, then I will modify the content here. Observe this clearly. Right, sir. Now here we are getting that exactly 10 to 50 values here we are getting or not? We are getting or not? Right, sir. Then what next one here after completion of this here? What next one here we have to do now? How to retrieve elements also be here we completed clearly. How to retrieve elements from our content is also be completed. That's it. This is the basic awareness on which one this content. Okay, fine. Tell me, sir. In this example, I have used which approach now? Tell me. Which approach I have used now? Tell me. Is it declare and initialize? Declare and initialize. This approach here we have used now. That's okay, fine. In the same example, I want to provide declare then initialize approach also. No need to have any changes in our program, just only one change. I want to hide this. I want to hide this. Then in place of that, what I will do now, int array a is equal to new int. So tell me, have I provided any size? No. No size I provided. That's why error we are getting or not. Means that size is mandatory. The size is mandatory or not? Okay, size is mandatory. Now up to this clearly size I want to provide 5. Now error is removed. When I entered 5 size, no error is removed. Observe carefully. Then after that, what I will do no, a of 0 is equal to 10, a of 1 is equal to 20, and a of 2 is equal to 30, a of 3 is equal to 40, and a of 4 is equal to what next one 50. Values I provided as is. Now in this approach also observe this clearly what we are able to get now. As is output scale we are getting. Whatever the output scale we are expecting, no. This is array reference and these are normal values scale we are getting. This is size of the array and one time by using normal for loop, by using for each loop, by using while loop, lastly by using which one? Do while loop. Right, sir. Output scale we are getting now. For example, now tell me I declared array or not? What is the size of the array now? Tell me. 5 is the size of the array. That's okay, fine. For example, if you have not provided initialization for the last 2 indexes now, what we are able to get? Will you get any default value or will you get any error? Now tell me what we are able to get now. Default value or error? Now tell me what we are able to get now. We'll check it. We'll check it. Yes, exactly. What are the values here we are getting, sir? Now tell me default values we are getting or not. If you have not provided initialization, automatically at the end, last we are getting default values or not. That point here we have to remember. So if you have not provided initialization, there we are able to get which one? Default value. For integer, what is the default value here now? For integer, what is the default value here now? That will be like 0. The 0 value here we provided here. That's it. This is the total awareness on which one single dimensional array. How to declare that array, how to initialize that array in a declare and initialize and declare then initialize. In both the approaches that we provided. Next one is how to retrieve the elements from this array individually and how to read the elements from the array by using loops. Almost all 3 loops here I have given there. For loop and while loop and what next one here no? Do while loop. All the things here we provided clearly. Right. This is one example. We can understand it. So next one is which one now? Tell me after completion of this. Another content is which one? Multi-dimensional arrays. Tell me, sir, what is this multi-dimensional arrays? What is the meaning of it? It able to store elements in more than one level. More than one level in the sense more than one dimension. Level in the sense which one? Dimension. Observe this clearly. In multi-dimensional arrays, in general, we are going to take which one? No, we are going to take like 2-dimensional array. We are going to take in general, right, sir? 2-dimensional array. Here we are going to take in general. Answer my points here now, right, sir? Right, sir. It able to store elements in more than one level. Okay, fine. That's okay, fine. Next one is which one? Then after that, how we are going to declare this? Now here also be 2 approaches are available. What are the 2 approaches here? No. What are the 2 approaches here? First one is which one here? No. Declare and initialize. Declare and initialize. Understand it clearly. When we provide declare and initialize, no. What is that approach here? 2-dimensional array example here I want to take. I want to provide syntax of this. What exactly the syntax of this? Now tell me. Declare and initialize. First of all, here we need to take which one? Data type. 2-dimensional array I want to provide. Or as multi-dimensional array, if you want to take syntax, no. Alright, this is which one? 1 dimension, base dimension. This is which one? No, 2nd dimension. And so on. How many dimensions here we want to maintain? We can provide that. Data type. Then what next one here we provided here? No. And dimensions. Multiple dimensions are existed here. That's okay, fine. Next one is which one? Then after that, reference variable is equal to reference variable is equal to I need to provide curly braces. This curly brace is representing which one? First dimension. This part. This curly brace is representing which one? First dimension. Inside this, another curly brace is representing which one? No, 2nd dimension. Got it or not? Like this. And so on and so on and so on. Here also, and so on and so on and so on available. Now here, this curly brace is representing which one? No, last dimension. Now inside this only, here we are able to have which one? No, values clearly. What are the various values here we are able to have? No, That values might be like which one here? Val1, comma, val2, and so on, val n, something else. Not only this, like this here, we are able to have number of elements. Here also be comma, number of elements are existing. All of you are getting it or not? So like this, here we are able to have with one multi-dimensional arrays clearly. Understand this, what exactly the points here I'm telling you now. So this is a clear-cut information here. We have to observe this data type and dimensions. Reference variable is equal to curly braces here. We are able to provide, and all this content here we are getting clear. Is it clear to all of you now? All right. This is a syntax. Now, example, I want to take two-dimensional array. How I'm going to take example here, right, sir? Next one is observe carefully. A is equal to, this is first dimension. Inside this first dimension, number of two dimensions are available. What are these number of two dimensions? We can understand it. Right, sir. Now, comma. Then what next one? Comma. How many dimensions we want to maintain? That depends on our requirement. Like this here, we can provide. Like how many dimensions I provided? 4 dimensions. That means 4 elements. In a first dimension, 4 elements. At a second dimension, we need to define our actual values. 10, 20, 30. 20, 30, 40. Right, sir. 30, 40, 50. Then what next one here now? And what next one here? 40, 50, 60. That's it. Like this here we are getting. All of you have to carefully. Into two-dimensional array, A is equal to, then curly braces, and 4 elements here we provided. The first one is which one? 10, 20, 30 in the first element. Second element is 20, 30, 40. Third element 30, 40, 50. Fourth element 40, 50, 60. That value is here we are getting clearly. Understand it now. Right, sir. Then what next one here after completion of this? I want to go for which one? No, I want to get, I want to read the data. I want to represent this one. Anyway, this is about which one? Declare and initialize. Similarly, what we have to provide there? Declare, then initialize. What next one here we want to provide there? Declare, then initialize. That we need to provide there now. Declare, then initialize. Declare, then initialize what we have to provide there. Right, so now observe this clearly, data type. Okay, and so on. Now this is about which one here? First we have to declare this reference variable here we need to take is equal to new data type of and so on. Like this here we need to provide. Here I need to provide like which one here no size 1. This is about which one here no size 2 and so on. Now this is about which one here no size n. Like this here we provided size n. That's okay. Semicolon. Here we are getting. Okay, fine. Then after that, I need to provide initialization for all these values. How, sir? How am I able to provide initialization of a reference variable of and so on is equal to, I'll provide val1. How, sir? How we are able to provide this val1 here? No, here. Now, first of all, I want to provide 0 and 0. Then here also be 0. Everything is 0. That's why val1 I provided and so on and so on. Next one is which one? Reference variable of like and so on. Here we provided here. Now I want to provide which one? 0. Then this is also be 0 and so on. This is which one? Size 1 minus size 1 minus n. That means size 1. Size 1 is already existed here. No, size 1 here. Size 1 or size n? Size n minus 1. Size n minus 1. Here we provided is equal to which one? There no value x. That value here we provided. Then after that, and so on and so on and so on, like this, which one there? Reference variable of 0. Then what next one? Size 2. Like size 2. What I am telling here? Minus 1. Then size 2 minus n. Something else. Last value here I am telling it. Size 1 minus 1. And so on. Here also what we have to provide there? No. Size n minus 1 is equal to which one? No. Value y. And so on and so on and so on. Next one is which one there? Finally, at each and every ending points here I'm providing there. Now reference variable of what next one here we have to provide there? No. Size 1 minus 1 Next one is which one there? Size 2 minus 1 and so on. Size n minus 1 is equal to like which one you know? Val z semicolon. And over here we are able to provide this. For this I can go for which one you know? Two-dimensional array here. If I take example, where I'm able to provide an example, understand this clearly. Int array, two-dimensional array A is equal to new int of two-dimensional array. This is 2 comma 2 here we need to provide. Now here A00 is equal to which one can know 10 now. A01 now is equal to 20. Next one is A10 is equal to 30 and A11 is equal to 40. That we provided. This is multi-dimensional array here, what we provided here. Is that all of you are getting it or not? That's all. Anyway, this is the content here. We need to understand clearly, Right, sir. That's fine. Right. This is about little bit information about this content. If I complete this two-dimensional array programming part, next I will go for anonymous arrays. Another topic is available. If I complete this anonymous arrays, the total arrays part will be completed. Next, we will go for which one here, content here. Which content here I'll go there, no? Collection framework here. I'll discuss with you clearly. Is that clear or not? Right. That's okay, fine. Right, sir. Then remaining part I will discuss with you on tomorrow. Then tomorrow we'll see the remaining content. Thank you, sir. Thanks.